Good day, mate. Welcome to Western Australia. Sorry. All right. I should not do that because I just can't. I can't do it. So in the wild and crazy, unfathomable chance that you may have left an episode, or sorry, a comment on the first episode, I have not seen that yet. I am recording pretty much back to back. Not really, but pretty much. Um, so yeah, I'm probably going to record at least another episode today, which will give me like episode 3. And I'll be posting those up. I want to run fast, but I don't want to run too fast. I'll be posting those up. And if you happen to leave me any comments, that would be absolutely awesome for one thing. Let me do that. That'd be absolutely awesome. And I will answer your questions. Absolutely no doubt about it. So, first episode, it was really just a going over everything kind of episode. I didn't really make much changes other than putting in orchards in the greenhouses over there for that. Well, let's just take a look for that. Um, for this, the orchards and greenhouses, well, mod. I'm using the revamped edition. Alright, so those are in. Over there, we went over that. I took some of the canola field in order to create that because there's that little pond over there, that little nice little oasis. So we did that. We bought some equipment. Let's take a look at our finances. I'll show you what we're doing here. So the selling of vehicles is pretty much so I went in, just to recap, I'm not going to say this every time we do an episode. So just to recap, I went into New Farmer because I wanted the buildings to be authentic and in their proper places on the starting farm. So I went in as New Farmer and then I sold all the equipment. And then that's the 1,784,000. And then I bought new equipment. That's what this is, new vehicles. Construction cost is basically the price of the greenhouses and the orchards. I think that's pretty much all I bought. Now I think that's pretty much all I bought. I'm not sure where this is coming from. We'll have to take a look at that at some point in time. And then the miscellaneous is to get rid of this income plus the 100,000 that you start with as New Farmer. Okay, then I took a loan of 7 million, of which we have 4 million back, 4 million left. Okay, so that's basically the financial side of the farm. We can go up to, I've decided, up to like 10 million, and we'll take a look at that here in a little bit. But we did buy this beautiful case harvester. 100% unrealistic, but it can hold like 120,000 liters. And we bought this nice Case Puma that you guys know. I love this. If you're watching the Case Pro, if you are watching have you watched any of my series in the past, like the what was the new vegetable one, Zelonka? I had it on there. Just love this tractor. And have another tractor or two are on the farm stuff. We haven't bought all of our equipment by any stretch of the imagination. But first things first, we do have some property. I kept the property that came with New Farmer because we got to have something, right? We got to start with something. So we have these 3 plots, and this one I took a chunk of for the orchards, and we'll take a look at number 2. But we are here ready to harvest. I'm trying my very, very best to keep equipment on this series in the color that it traditionally comes in. So I did not make these wheels black like I like to do. I left them the same, and we did get the honeybee. So if you would look up honeybee header FS22 mods, you would find a link to this. This is actually a 60-foot header. So these fields are huge. They're huge. And I really like this map. I mentioned it in the previous episode, in episode number 1, but I like the big maps, but I feel like the traffic is nuts here, by the way. That's a big challenge. But I feel like this has a little bit more character. It's still pretty flat. Not gonna lie, it's still pretty flat. But I feel like this has a little more character than the Huron County, Michigan large-scale map that we did. And yeah, I had seen somebody doing a Let's Play on this, and I thought, oh man, I gotta go play on that map. So I wanted to play on this personally, so I figured, what the heck, I'm just going to take you guys along for the ride. So we are going to have to use, there is no ifs, ands, or buts. Workers to get all this done. There's just no way. I mean, just look at the size of this. It goes on really as far as you can see. I do want to check to make sure swath is enabled, and then go to a job, field work. We are target. Let's just do field. This field target position. You guys know me. I always have trouble getting this to function properly. Do 2 headlands, do smooth corners, depth overlap 3%, do 2%, let's generate the course. Yeah, that's pretty good. Close. Alright. And can we just... I'm doing this because I do not want to do crop destruction. But can we get up here to our first waypoint? And get started. Once again, I don't know why it starts us way up yonder. Okay, so then I do also have, just full disclosure, I do have some speed enhancements on some of this equipment. We're not going to be running at 5 mile an hour, 6 mile an hour on a header, on a harvester of this size, right? I do have crop destruction on. The goal is to keep it on. And I don't know what's going to happen when he gets back to this spot next time, but next waypoint and start. Alright. He's already missing. Yep, he's already missing. Okay, so I gotta get up here. Traffic is cray. I do have a truck that's been running since last episode. Like there was no way we're gonna use a grain trailer. This is one of the other pieces of equipment that we bought. $120,000 liters, so this will fill. From one combine full, from one harvester full, and boy, question becomes, what do we do with all of this barley? I can already tell I'm gonna have to restart because the dead zone on my steering wheel is royally screwed up. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why it does it. Why it resets itself. Like it's got a 14% dead zone right now. It just drives me nuts. So we'll just shut that off. Like I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to just pause and restart. Yeah, I'll be right back. Let me fix this. I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Yeah, got the harvester started up again. And this is the header trailer along with this, and I don't know why this is sitting over here. Like I didn't really make this crooked. Alright, so then what are the other things that we definitely need to do is to get around maybe one headland is to try to get the old unfold. Trackator up here. Seeing about getting some soil samples this field, and that's pretty dang hard to see what I'm doing. The last ones came in, they were only like $1,600, so that was not a big deal. So we'll get some soil samples here. Honestly, we got to get them on the next field anyways. So not like it's gonna hurt. Okay, need to be unloaded. One memento. It's just there. Can. Yeah. Can we get him up here? Can he unload? Hopefully I have him set to not drive off. Yeah, see the problem with this big header is that it's a big header. Okay, so back to here again. Continuing on. Gonna plow this field, I am certain of it. Can we get this bottom? Didn't quite get that bottom corner. And I don't think I got this little spot right here either. These are not expensive. Make sure you get the whole field. So we'll try to just get all this done. As I alluded to in the last episode, these power electric towers are no collision. So you can actually, when you're out working in the field, you can actually drive right through them, which is helpful. Alright, so unfold. Oh, I took one for nothing. Hold that. That. Send this off. honestly did not think the truck would be in the way. See if we can get him moved. Come on, buddy. There he goes. Get by him. Okay. Shut him down. Nearest waypoint. See if we can get this guy going again. Just look at the pile of straw that's going to come off of this field. Like holy cannolis. Oh, by the way, this is probably... Oh no. Okay. Okay, so we went 60,000 liters on the... to try to be unrealistically realistic-ish. 60,000 liters on the harvester. Which, as you can see, is not even... Goodness, I might have to do in the future. I may have to do the first... headland on these rows with this great big humongous... I should pick that up. We'll just let him go off on his own thing, see if he can actually do it. Can you do it, bro? Maybe he's doing something. Probably not. Alright, let's go back. Let's put our fast shoes on. Times. Alright, so let's see this boy here. Is he around here somewhere? He's over here. Did we get our... I'm gonna do a thing here. Get our soil samples back, that's the question. That's what I'm trying to say. Did we? I don't mind I don't mind having some fencing. It's a royal pain in the ass. Okay, so here is our case tractor. This is the big boy that we bought. I think we will drop this here. We will go ahead while we're in this tractor, run to the air shop if I can remember where it's... Well, it's almost got to be this building. had a... I thought we actually had... shed. This farm. Not it. I think there's anything over here. This just comes around here. This goes here. This goes here, and that goes there. Don't. Should though. Let's put so we just maybe try to put the toolbox there. Find the repair shop at some point in time. We will go ahead and delete this. So we should be able to oh crap. Is it really not the right direction? Does it really matter that much? Apparently it does. Repair that. Yep. And can we go back to the old and weights and plate. Customize that for 32. Alright. Better. Ever remember that little repair shop is there? Not in a million years. Our sample should be back. So should be able to take a little jaunt. Yeah. Nitrogen and pH is horrible. You have he's still going. I don't know what he's doing. We'll grab this. Let's go forward. I do believe, where did we cut a hole in the fence? Oh, we can't do this. Drop that. Nope. Sorry. Go. We actually have to use the Massey, and we actually have to keep the arrows on it for right now. Thought I was done with them. customize. And customize. And I will be right back. It looks like it's starting to rain and my dog is outside. Hold on a second. Alright guys, I'm back. Holy crap. This dog was laying on the deck in the rain. She could care less. She's a husky. She could absolutely care less. Okay. I don't even know where the field's so big I can't even see where the combine is. Probably going the wrong direction. I don't know whether to do. You guys can drop it in the comments if you want to, but I do not know whether to do animals here or not. Come on, dude. That grain. Oh my goodness. So this combine that's doable, I guess. So it could be a challenge for this header. As the header is not longer than the, or the pipe is not longer than the combine. Sorry, the pipe on the combine is not longer than the header. So a challenge, perhaps. Nonetheless, that's 114,000 liters. Barley. I just haven't decided what to do with it yet. Let's take it back and put it in the silo, then we'll figure out what we're going to do with grain. Don't know whether to put on a bakery or buy a bakery. Maybe make some flour. I haven't done that in a while. Probably should cover that. I left this other tractor in the way, but hopefully we can squeeze by him. Yeah, and then you have these people who do this. Because you're making a wide turn. Oh my gosh. They feel like they can just... Honest to goodness. This traffic, so just heads up, if you're going to do this map, this traffic is going to be a challenge because there's a lot of it. There is a lot of it. I don't like to pick the truck up there and completely lose our, realism feature, but it's not like it's one vehicle. It's like if you have a problem traffic-wise, before you know it, you've got a half a dozen or a dozen vehicles piled up, and you're just stuck in both directions. So this map probably needs traffic cut down 50%, I would say. Maybe even more. Maybe even more. Maybe like 65 or 70%. You don't want, in Farming Simulator, you don't want 12 cars in a row coming at you. That's just... For moving around heavy equipment on roads, it's just unrealistic. And then we have just fencing to deal with. Alright, turn those off, turn that off. Did we even get this job done? Customize. I got the narrows on there. Okay. Alright. So the other thing that I'm already seeing is going to be a bit of an issue just to manage is these silos for lime and fertilizer. Well, now that I say that, I think the way around that is you just have a separate spreader for your lime and for your fertilizer. Which is probably what we're going to do, because for this, for the lime, we're going to need as big of a hopper as we can find. And the only one I know of off the top of my head is a 20,000 liter hopper. That would probably do us okay. But it's going to be hard to... On this, it's going to be hard to know where we've been, where we've not been. And it is chewing through the fertilizer. which is to be expected. It's to be expected. I just need, the other thing I need to get going is, and you know what, I could probably do that right now. If we just stop, turn that off, we'll pick up right there. He's going to be filling up right and left, which I love. Let's take a look. We have one field that needs plowed. That's not the right place. Go big or go home, right? This bad boy here is going to be our best bet. Attachers, no, 9. We're going to do that. We're going to buy, yes. While things are happening, let's run up and grab that. That's going to be a problem getting down the road. So if you see me, well, you guys are seeing what's going on. You're smart. If you see me driving in the fields, plural, because this plow is so big and it will not fold anymore. You know why I'm doing it. I remember I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Or the right side of the road, depending on how you look at it. Then the question becomes, are we baling straw or are we collecting it in a forage wagon? There is going to be a lot of straw. And one of the things that we can do, I do have installed that selectable bale mod. So I think you can get somewhere in the neighborhood of 45,000 liters of hay in one bale that basically has no weight, or the same weight as a regular bale. If we bale, we're going to have to do that. We're just going to have to. If we pick a forage wagon, we're probably going to have to try to find something that has 500,000 liters. You know, there's just no other way to do it. And I do see up there that we need to unload our harvester again. So when we look at, say for example, the harvester, 60,000 liters. Oh, that's so unrealistic. Well, maybe unrealistic, but the reality is on farms of this size, you would probably have 2 or 3, maybe more harvesters operating at the same time, and probably, I don't know, a half a dozen chaser bins loading into tractor trailers. It's a big, that was weird. It's a big freaking deal. It is a big freaking deal. This bad boy, obviously, as you can see, is not going to go down the road. It's going to barely make it out of Yeah, they barely made it out of there. So we're gonna have to just, yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Again, seriously considering turning on the store deliveries mod. I mean, we could turn it on. We could turn it off and on and off and on and off and on, but that's kind of a pain in the ass. But some of these items, they're too big for the road, and there's too much traffic. So and I think field number 1 is the one that we need to plow. Is that right? Or 4? Maybe 4. So as you can see, too many vehicles in a row here. I do appreciate the fact that he spread them out, but yeah, too many. And we'll open this up. Yeah, because this is going to tell me, yeah, see, needs plowing, needs silty clay, needs, needs nitrogen, needs everything. Right? So precision farming, let's do, we got to do it all. Great job. Field position there. And target point there. Let's do 2 headlands. Generate. But you can see what I mean here. Those vehicles pallet up so quickly, that doesn't really work very well. Doesn't really work very well. Alright, so we'll see how he gets on. We want to go first waypoint, start, escape, jump. We'll let him do his thing, and then we'll clean up his mess. Okay, so of course, Buddy always stops on the wrong side of the field. Or he stops going the wrong direction, I guess maybe is what I'm saying. We will try our best. Maybe we can do it this way. We We just back in. Fill us up there, bud. There we go. See, it's kind of a miss, but sweet, sweet barley. Do we have? That's a question. Is this the right map? That's the other question. Do we have a? Okay, so animal dealer, just grain selling, petrol, spinnery, animal, vehicle shop. Not sure what that's about. I feel like I would like to put down a, like, I don't know what all these bins are for. Lime station. Do we just take maybe this field? Or at least a chunk of this field. Or a chunk of this. See, like, I don't want to see here. Can we forgive my unrealistic running around situation? I'm thinking about adding a couple production facilities because we need them anyways. To get a feel for how freaking big these fields are, here we are. You know what I'm saying? What is this field here? It is. So do we buy this field? It's one of the smallest fields on the map, other than number 8. Tag, can I visit? Visit a lime station. Did this field right here, field number 8. Or do we do this? Do we? This is kind of nice, actually. I'm kind of feeling this. Do we literally buy this field? For that price? Do we? Do we wipe the whole damn thing out? And do we make this our additional? I can't freaking see a thing. Do we just wipe this whole field out? Like literally. And we make this a market slash production area and maybe a little town. You know what I'm saying? Like the thing that this field is, that this map is missing. Can we make literally make our own little borough kind of a thing, you know, like our own little small township kind of village? And so if we do, we know we need I would really like to get rid of this. Can I get... Okay, so... Sorry, fences, but... They're my nemesis. And then... Can we take this? Can we... hide it? Oh, look there. Would you? Found a pig. Nice! Okay. A whopping 1,000. Okay, so then we can put our production for our apples. Let's put the right one down. How about it? The revamp edition. I need to make sure that I know where the heck all the drop-offs are. Production, revamp edition. So it's going to spawn there, there, and there. There's that. So we have a place for that. Right, so then here, I wish I was more creative. I suck. Here's this. Right? As a starter, don't get me wrong. As a starter. And then we can put some things down like, you know, like a restaurant. Because we can maybe go as the drop off along the tracks. give our people something. Do we need a nice supermarket? That would be kind of this way, I think. Fast food restaurant? Along the road, or maybe do a road up through here? A pizzeria? Maybe on this side because the drop-offs are the same. Farmer's market. Along here. And then whether we'll do maple syrup or not, it's still a nice little stand. A market stall. And do we do cafe? Further up the road, do we do some more factories? Like where is a what am I looking for? I'm looking for a what am I looking for? I'm looking for a granary that produces flour. Where is... farm production? Firewood, sugar, oil, cafe without decoration. Is there literally not a freaking spinnery, soup, preserved, dairy, potato, wood, shingles, art, pets, paper, mine shaft, iron furnace, flooring, furniture, barrel, spinnery, dairy, carpentry, bakery. So we could put down a bakery as well along here. But then bakery. Why is there no flour? Why do I not have a grain mill? Right there it is. Goodness gracious sakes alive. So maybe up here we could do the grain mill. Then we can potentially then run a road here. Oh, way down. And around. Just do that. So then we have more places to sell things. We have a little bit of a burg here. We can dress this up at some future point in time. And then we'll see what happens. Yeah. Alright. So I spent a lot of my money on things that are not critical to me and the farm, but are potentially critical for selling and making money. Which is, you know, critical to me. So, the old critical, non-critical, this is good, not good scenario. Can I squeeze by? Now, why are you doing this? Why all of a sudden, when you unloaded before, in a paused manner, are you suddenly not unloading here? Like, why would you do that? It's like I can't stop it from doing that. Oh my God. Honest to God. Like, why did that stop? Honest to goodness. Alright guys, I'm going to finish this field up since this is giving me a hard time. We are like almost an hour and 20 minutes into the episode. And we will get this field harvested here and we will get this plowing going on and the fertilizing going on, and then we will come back next episode and get the straw collected, compost beginning to be made so that we can put that into the orchards and the greenhouse. And we've put down the production facility for those, and then we'll see what happens. But in between episodes, I'm going to get this field finished. See what kind of quantity we get off of this. I think I'm going to take this barley now up to the newly placed granary to start making flour. And then we can maybe start making some bread and some other things like that also in order to bring money in. Still got a lot of stuff to buy. A lot of stuff to do. Big map. Big equipment. Big stuff. So stick around. Come back for the next one. And we'll see you right here on Western Australia, mate. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. Bye-bye.